The search is still on this morning for two missing teens in Florida. Austin Stephanos and Perry Cohen are 14 years old. They left Jupiter, Florida Friday, apparently on a fishing trip. The Coast Guard found their boat Sunday, dozens of miles offshore from Ponce de Leon Inlet near Daytona Beach. One life jacket was in the boat. Vicente Arenas in Key Biscayne, Florida, is tracking the search. Vicente, good morning.
Good morning. The Coast Guard says this is still a very active search. All night they've been combing the Florida coastline for any sign of the missing teenagers.
It's a needle in the haystack out there.
Just after 11 a.m. Sunday, a white boat matching the one missing was spotted 67 nautical miles east of Ponce de Leon Inlet, capsized with nobody on board.
The water can be a very unpredictable place, and we've seen some really strange things where at the very last hour of the last day of a rescue, we found somebody.
Austin Stephanos and Perry Cohen were last seen on Friday at this marina fueling station, buying $110 worth of gas for their 19-foot single-engine vessel, possibly preparing for a trip to the Bahamas. But they had no food, no water, no GPS, and the weather was treacherous.
Everybody was racing towards the inlet, and I do remember seeing a small boat going out the inlet with a couple kids on it and saying to myself, these kids are crazy.
Over 2 days, the Coast Guard has scoured more than 25,000 square nautical miles of the Atlantic Ocean, an area roughly the size of Maine.
We'll do anything to get our children back.
As neighbors and friends pray for the missing boys, Austin and Perry's parents are still holding out hope their sons are alive.
It's unimaginable for any parent to have to be faced with not knowing where your child is.
We've got tons of community support from everyone,
including NFL Hall of Famer Joe Namath, a neighbor who's known the boys for years.
Just like anybody else around this country, we want to help.
What we need is our boys back, and we need everybody focused on that with us.
A $100,000 reward is now being offered for the missing boaters, and that search area has been recalibrated, and they are now once again searching the area closer to where that boat was first discovered. Nora?
All right, Vicente, what a terrible story. Wishing them luck there.